Shaheen Afridi against Gill again. Strong wrists, working that one hard. numbers. Mind-boggling. And 2 centuries. Look at this, 196.89, 697 runs, 350s and 200s.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, lovely shot this. Just carved it through the offside. And raced away to the boundary. This is hand-eye coordination at its best. The use of the wrist. Just picking up length quickly.
When you talk about a player who plays all over the park, this is what you talk about. If it's a short wide, he'll play cut behind point, backward point, and front of point. If it's up there, he'll play straight, mid-on, mid-off, mid-wicket. I mean, like I said, it's literally next to impossible to bowl at him when he's in this kind of nick. Ten runs from the over, 1 ball to go. India are sitting pretty, 116 for 2. No problem there. The only way Pakistan can put pressure on them to get 2 wickets in quick succession.
Only a single straight to the man at long on. 11 off the over, 12 gone, 117 for 2.
Maybe for a couple of deliveries, got the impression from a distance that Abhishek Sharma is now taking some responsibility and not looking to hit every ball for 4 or 6. The captain just got out a couple of minutes earlier, so maybe he's mindful of that. Abrar goes big again. It's just incredible. Abhishek Sharma, stand and deliver. And it's not just against pace bowlers, bouncers, against spinners. It does it against everyone.
Yeah, sensational. Absolutely incredible the way he can hit the ball.
Oh dear, this could be... Yes! Taken. Somewhere caught in 2 minds, I think. When he hit that shot, it seemed like he was just bailing out. In the end, it was an in-between shot. And a good low catch taken. But an incredible innings comes to an end. There's some Pakistani excitement there.
Yeah, almost a chip shot in the end, the toe end of the bat. And he just had a look as to see if Haris Rauf made the ground. He did eventually, took a good catch, a low catch diving in. But not after Abhishek Sharma plays an absolutely incredible knock of 74. 39 deliveries, India 123 for 3.
whenever the situation when you have two new batters at the crease, a little tricky for the batting team and a small opportunity for the bowling team. It's something the captain must reinforce with the Pakistani bowlers that yes, India is in a strong position, in a winning position, but that's in the past. Here's a sliver of hope with two new batters at the crease. Good move to have a slip there. Wickets, only way they can win. Samson gets off the mark. Interesting, Tilak Verma actually came in before Samson because they could have kept the left hand right in combination with Samson coming in. This was a big wicket.
Slightly outside his reach eventually. The ball was wide. It's a half-hearted shot and you can see the disappointment. He was going all guns blazing was Abhishek Sharma and certainly led that platform. And 5-run opening stand between him and Shubman Gill. Sanjay, it's the second time now that just a simple punch down the ground has yielded one. Pakistan, the only way they're going to bring themselves back into the game is wickets. Two new batters on the crease. I'd like to see one more fielder in. Yes, if they take the chance, they take the chance. But if you just allow the batters, knock it around for ones and twos and get in, it only gets tougher. You're behind the 8 ball then.
বাংলাদেশি এবং
Once again,
বাংলাদেশি
long
প্রবাসী
on
ভাইয়েরা
and long
যে
off,
যেখানে
stick on the
আছেন
fence.
তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে আসছি page9.bet আপনি এখানে নিজেই আইডি করে নিজেই ডিপোজিট করতে পারবেন নিজেই
Yeah, that's allowed these people to get singles
আমাদের
money.
সাইডে
What
আছে
they would do
ক্যাসিনো এছাড়াও আছে
is just
ক্রিকেট
keep going in
ফুটবল
one
টেনিস
fashion. Because the
আপনি
field
আপনার
is
ইচ্ছা
spread
মতো
out,
গেম খেলে
they're
এখানে উপার্জন
taking
করতে
the
পারবেন
slightly
তবে আর
safer
দেরি কেন
approach. But
আমাদের
you
স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বরে
can't
যোগাযোগ
stop
করুন
them from
এবং
still
আজই
taking
আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট
boundaries and
নিশ্চিত করুন
sixes.
এবং উপার্জন করুন
That's
ঘরে বসে
likely to happen, but this is just allowing them to get into the innings. 126 for 3. What do you think of Abhishek Sharma?
Fine prospect. Truly tremendous in the skill he possesses, but the attribute of the mental strength to then showcase that skill. 360 player, doesn't shy away from his game. I think that's the biggest feature. He will go the way he is. He will back himself. Takes the attack on, and so far it's paid off. Not a mean feat. 200 strike rate in this format. That is simply spectacular.
He's looking very happy and relaxed and not too perturbed about missing out on maybe a possible 100. Those things. Lovely timing as he found the gap there. Couple of runs. It's very interesting actually when you look at his batting. It's got a lot to do with his footwork, which is actually less footwork. When you move your feet too much, get to the pitch of the ball that you need to do in test cricket, just stifles your attacking flair. Have a look at his feet along with the shot that he's playing. You'll see that he makes the feet movement in such a way that the bat can come down and make the connection. Those legs of his never come in the way of that big swing of the bat making the connection. And he's just focused on one thing, hitting the ball. And you can do that only if you have this natural knack and talent of hitting the ball. That we always talk about certain batters and cricketers having the ball sense. Hand-eye coordination is another thing. Player in the spotlight is just sensational. Shubman Gill as well treated us to some kind of batting that connoisseurs would like. Batting connoisseurs would have loved both brands of batting that India displayed in their opening stand. This is another guy. This is the thing with this Indian batting lineup. We were just talking about the class of Shubman Gill. Have a look at this shot. Been saying this for a couple of years. Sanju Samson has finally come of age.
As an ardent lover of the game, you can only admire. You can only admire that shot from Sanju Samson. A lovely bat plane coming through the line of the ball and exquisitely timed for 4.
This player of the match in the last game, strike rate was 120. This is more like him. The surface, low ball, doesn't find the timing. Abhishek Sharma has one way of batting. Sanju Samson is a little more orthodox. Always takes a very angular small step forward. I think the like is the full face of the bat meeting the ball. Something right is happening in our country, Uruj. We have these kind of incredibly talented batters coming through. The moment making a mockery of the target. Things can still change in T20 cricket, but it looks like that right now. Big heave, they've got the bottom edge. Yeah, we were talking about Abhishek Sharma, doesn't move his feet too much. Just tries to get that bat down and make the connection.
Yeah, just watch the bat swing. Beautiful arc. Full extension all the way around. And he can hit the ball a long way. Holds the bat slightly toward the top handle, so allows for that longer lever to come in. But the hand-eye coordination, exceptional.
Yeah, that was the old adage to get power in your batting. To use the long handle, we used to say, when you had both hands right at the top of the handle. 6 runs of the over.
Pretty neck in that middle phase. India got off to a flyer, absolute scorching in terms of heat that the Indian batters put on Pakistan in the first 6 overs. 69 for no loss, 105 run opening stand. And now the equation is a 40 from 36.
Good move. They had to get the trump card, Shaheen Afridi. At this stage, something's got to happen now. A couple of overs later, the match is over. They don't get wickets. Good ball, just kicked on to Tilak Verma, who's taking his time, just 3 of 7 balls.
Absolutely right. You give the ball to the most likely prospect to give you a wicket. On to Shaheen Afridi. The onus is on him and to take the responsibility upon him, but it'll be important what lines he bowls. I feel that sometimes he's very good with a deceptive slow bouncer that he bowls.
Around the wicket to Samson. Lost his line, but lucky as well that Samson didn't make the connection.
Something Pakistan don't have the liberty of is any extra deliveries or any boundary opportunity. You want to be very tight in time, in line with the stumps. 1 wicket apiece, Abrar, Haris Rauf and Fahim Ashraf. Good, Haris Rauf also very good. Picked up Surya Kumar Yadav for the 3rd time. Matchup that favours Rauf and did again today.
After this game, I don't think they're going to go spin strong again. They started off the tournament, and I found that very interesting when they had 3 frontline spinners, and Haris Rauf didn't play a couple of games. that he's played in this crunch match. He's bowled well, so also Fahim Ashraf. Pakistan might just go back to what has been their strength over the years. Not quite getting the timing right, apart from that cover drive that he hit for 4.
Yeah, he's a fine bowler. Can be a touch expensive, and it's because of the overs that he bowls. He comes in out of the power play to bowl. There's a couple of overs in the middle, but he normally goes a distance sometimes in the back end when the batters are coming at him. But he's the highest T20I wicket taker for Pakistan. With the 1 wicket today, he goes to 127 wickets in this format.
Oh, that's a great shot. Really good shot. He's been quiet for a while, Tilak Verma. Just when Pakistan feel that they've got a small advantage in the game, and then this kind of a hit squashes that.
Yeah, fabulous strike. Really good. Once again, the bat plane coming through the line of the ball, not trying to overhit it. Mid-off up in the ring. That is exquisitely put away to the fence.
He wants to. Only one there. Well, a little break in the tournament tomorrow. Won't be having any games tomorrow, but day after, things will liven up again. Sri Lanka hurt by that last defeat against Bangladesh, taking on Pakistan, match number 15. That's on the 23rd, 6:30 p.m. local time, and that match will be in Abu Dhabi. Last match on that ground, it has been a good ground. We've seen some good matches there, a bit hotter than Dubai. Is that 140 for 3. Been a slightly different India-Pakistan match this, and this data that you have in front of you, green is Pakistan, orange is India. You'll see that it's been more evenly matched. 11 to 15, both teams have been a little quiet. India maybe, as you mentioned, Uruja, deliberately quieter. Pakistan, which is held back by the Indian spinners, loss of wickets as well. It's been a slightly different India-Pakistan match. India on top. No doubting that they're taking their time thanks to the blitz that we saw from Abhishek and Shubman Gill. They can afford to take time, these two. The luxury you get when you have people like Abhishek Sharma at the top. Come from the same state. Plenty to share with that carry.
Abrar's reaction slightly difficult in terms of whether he's disappointed or he's just taken a bit of a knock on his fingertips. He's taken a bit of a jolt. Whether did this carry or not? Not well in front.
Well, still holding into the pitch a little bit. Sri Lanka-Bangladesh game, I thought Bangladesh had the easier pitch, batting second. Not quite as easy for India in the second half. Let's come back for the second. Good running. They used to have somebody who's very keen to run between the wickets. Carry on the legacy of Virat Kohli.
Yeah, they've knocked it around very nicely for ones and twos. And look at Tilak Sharma running well, turns, hands a quick look to the partner and comes through comfortably in. And plenty of open spaces, and if you just knock it with enough pace, there are twos from the boundary.
quite the Sanju Samson that we know. Barring that one shot, just struggling with timing.
20 of 21, the partnership. Yeah, required to be well in favor of India still, just only 6.6. But it is the time, you almost feel now is the time. Sanju Samson may be getting slightly edgy with that big shot.
He's not timed this one. Three fielders getting close to the ball. And it lands right in between the triangle.
Well, you can almost afford a little bit of a chuckle. Yeah, the crowd has to say it there, but perfectly dissects those three. It was almost a case, looking out of the window here, was almost like almost all three of them looked at each other. Felt the catch from the cover sweeper. It was their fielders to come in, but sometimes it just doesn't go your way. That was probably a good example of that.
Wonder what triangle that was. Equilateral or isosceles.
বাংলাদেশি এবং
Memories
বাংলাদেশ
from
প্রবাসী ভাইরা যে
You've
যেখানে
lost me,
আছেন
Sanjay.
তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে আসছি
Geometry wasn't my
বাজি নাইন
strongest
ডট
suit.
বেট। আপনি এখানে নিজেই আইডি করে নিজেই
Dentistry
ডিপোজিট
maybe.
করতে পারবেন, নিজেই করতে পারবেন।
Oh, yes.
কোনো প্রকার এজেন্টের ঝামেলা নেই।
Again.
আর আমাদের সাইডে
Struggling
আছে
with the pace of the pitch.
হাজারো ক্যাসিনো,
145
এছাড়াও
for
আছে
3.
ক্রিকেট, ফুটবল, টেনিস। আপনি আপনার ইচ্ছা মতো গেম খেলে এখানে উপার্জন করতে পারবেন। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আমাদের স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নম্বরে যোগাযোগ করুন এবং আজই আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট নিশ্চিত করুন এবং উপার্জন করুন ঘরে বসে।
The 27 needed. 4 overs left. The highest off into his final over. It ran well between the wickets.
No wrist is required from India. This singles will do. And it required is just over 6.5. Plenty of wickets in hand. So it's in the bag. So unless or until Indian batters just play silly shots or don't run hard. It's all you need is just to keep rotating the strike. Only wickets can bring Pakistan back in the game. Pick out wickets and then of course and keep it tight. Yeah, they have to bring the fielders which are inside the circle to just close those singles. If they hit a boundary, that's fair enough. But if you keep giving easy singles, then it's going to be a game for India.
Just shows the value of that opening partnership and Abhishek Sharma's innings, because Pakistan broken that partnership. Wouldn't have been that easy. Two Punjab boys just set tone, added over 100, the highest partnership in this year's Asia Cup for any wicket.
171 is not a total which you'll say, oh, it'll be chased quite easily. But these two putting up that partnership up front and controlling from the top and allow the other batsmen to just play freely, very comfortably. clean him up. Just a perfect length from Haris. Can things change here for Pakistan? We have to see. Required run rate 7+ now.
Yes, right on the money and looking to swing across the line here. Right defense, no contact, big gap between bat and pad. In the end, a cross-batted heave, ball crashing into the stumps. Pakistan will still want to fight. One wicket could lead to another. That's what they got to believe in. Samson goes for 13, 148-4. Comes out to the middle, 148-4. I talked about the opening partnership. The first wicket added 105. Since then, 43 balls, 41 runs, and 3 wickets have fallen. Invaluable, that opening stand. Not had much of a hit. Was unfortunately run out. In the only game he got a chance to bat. Still 2 balls left in the spell. 2 for 21, so he's bowled really well.
Yeah, Rauf easily pick of the bowler. Picked up 2 wickets. 10 dot deliveries. Can he pick 1 more wicket before finishing his spell? 2 deliveries remaining in his spell. Very crucial to deliver this little bit of reverse swing also.
Oh, glorious. Superbly timed. Yes, it was over pitched on middle and leg, but for the first ball you play, put it away. Got into a great position.
He is so easy on the eyes, isn't he? Just so elegant. Didn't have to do much. A little bit over pitch. Yes, ball coming in. But when you're sitting in the dugout for a long period, just come in and you got that juicy half volley on the leg side. Still, you got to put it away. And he put it away beautifully.
A wide signal. He'll have to bowl another one.
Haris Rauf bowling his heart out. Bowling with good pace. Asking question every delivery. That delivery to Sanju Samson was perfect length. Ball pitching and nipping back a touch and taking the middle stump. Sanju Samson wanted to go across the line, wanted to hit mid-wicket. Missed it completely. 19 of 19 required.
Eight of the over. Rauf finishes this spell. 153-4.
Cheney's got 1 left to Sam Ayub. Little expensive.
বাংলাদেশি
Haris Rauf's done with his 4 overs.
ভাইয়েরা যে যেখানে আছেন তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে আসছি বাজি 9 ডট বেট।
Only used
আপনি এখানে নিজেই আইডি করে
5
নিজেই ডিপোজিট
bowlers.
করতে পারবেন, নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন।
Santalat was played as an all-rounder. He
আর
bowls
আমাদের
medium
সাইডে
pace.
আছে হাজারো ক্যাসিনো, এছাড়াও আছে ক্রিকেট,
Maybe
ফুটবল, টেনিস।
him coming
আপনি
in
আপনার
for an
ইচ্ছা
over
মতো
or
গেম
so.
খেলে এখানে উপার্জন করতে পারবেন। তবে আর দেরি কেন,
That's purely
আমাদের স্ক্রিনে
because
নাম্বারে
not
যোগাযোগ
many
করুন
have seen him
এবং
bowl.
আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট নিশ্চিত করুন এবং উপার্জন করুন ঘরে বসে।
Change of pace to start off by Mashraf also in his last over. He's done a pretty good job. 3.1, 1 for 21.
Well, the Pacers have done pretty well, especially when the ball got a little older and the change of pace coming pretty good. That's the reason I'm saying Santalat might be the man to just maybe bowl one over, because spinners is to handle.
Oh, that's swung away for 6. Got into a great position there, Tilak Verma.
Yeah, great pivot. The ball was little short, but how quickly he just got under it and he meant to hit 6. He never ever thought of keeping the ball down on the ground. Bat speed, great hand speeds, and look how quickly it went to the boundary.
Lovely strike there. This is good cricket. He's quick between the wickets. Another player who has a good strike rate. We talked about Abhishek Sharma, 198, Tilak Verma, 160. Make a big difference in that for India. You know what he can do. Put in full flow. Hardik Pandya. Strong batting lineup with depth. Akshar Patel still to come.
There's not much room for players who take their time when they go in the middle now. The game has changed so much over the years. I still remember when T20 first arrived, and teams always pick one or two players who just hang around and make sure that you just save one end, just protect one end. Not anymore. Teams are picking players who have a strike rate of 150, 160, even more. And I think for India, IPL has done a great to the Indian side. They've just served them really, really well to produce such a good players who are strike rate amazing, and even the bowlers they know exactly in 20 cricket how to bowl.
They get the exposure under pressure in front of big crowds. Again, good running, very good running. You mentioned IPL. It's about temperament, rubbing shoulders with a lot of international players. They're not overawed by the big occasion. It shows in the game. You get this Indian lineup. Each one of them is a stroke maker and a shot maker. Shivam Dubey still to come. Akshar Patel still to come. So 10 of the over. It's 163 for 4.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম বাংলাদেশি এবং বাংলাদেশি প্রবাসী ভাইয়েরা যে যেখানে আছেন, তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে আসছি বাজি 9 ডট বেট। আপনি এখানে নিজেই আইডি করে নিজেই ডিপোজিট করতে পারবেন, নিজেই উইথড্র করতে পারবেন, কোনো প্রকার এজেন্টের ঝামেলা ছাড়াই। আর আমাদের সাইটে আছে হাজারো ক্যাসিনো, এছাড়াও আছে ক্রিকেট, ফুটবল, টেনিস। আপনি আপনার ইচ্ছা মতো গেম খেলে এখানে উপার্জন করতে পারবেন। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আমাদের স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বারে যোগাযোগ করুন এবং আজই আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট নিশ্চিত করুন এবং
Little expensive Shaheen Shah Afridi in his first 3 overs, 29. went to ball the 19th over, and he picked up a wicket. Good start. I thought he bowled really well in the previous game, but he was a little expensive. It was a great start from Abhishek, the way he set the tone from the word go. First delivery, this was a slow delivery, right in the block hole. First delivery from Shaheen. That bouncer, it wasn't a bad bouncer. It's just the commitment and the mindset of this youngster, Abhishek. He takes on the bowlers from the word go, from the very first delivery. He put them under pressure. And he always, show his appearance, show his presence on the pitch, the word go. I think that's amazing. Have a look at the first ball he's faced of Shaheen Afridi. Went deep in the crease, long handle from the word go, and look at that. Especially with fine leg inside the circle. This was not at all a risky shot. What a shot.
Sliced away, a single. His great strength is his anticipation also. He likes to outthink the bowler. Could see with that first ball 6 also the footwork. How he moved back in his crease early as if expecting it. This is another player who can be extremely effective. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's a thinking cricketer.
Ravi, normally an opening batter, they always search for that. They're always looking for that good length area. They're expecting the bowler to be bowling in that region.
No, that's a clean strike. Clean as for 6. So just 2 needed. In the slot. And where she goes over the boundary.
Yeah, when you're bowling too many slow deliveries with mid-off, up in the circle, look where the bat ended. The follow-through. Beautiful follow-through. And even if you get half a bat on the ball, this ball will travel. That 6 was 92 meters. Big hit.
That's picked away. India home and dry. 174 for 4. They win by 6 wickets. And they continue their domination over Pakistan in the T20 format of the game. It's the highest chase against Pakistan in T20 cricket. The previous highest 160 at the G.
আপনি এখানে নিজে আইডি করে নিজে ডিপোজিট করতে পারবেন, নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন, কোনো প্রকার এজেন্টের ঝামেলা
The last 15 matches, India have won 12, but Pakistan have won 3.
ফুটবল টেনিস
But a good solid
আপনি আপনার
batting
ইচ্ছা
effort.
মতো গেম খেলে এখানে উপার্জন করতে
Yeah,
পারবেন।
comfortable win
তবে আর দেরি কেন?
by India.
আমাদের
It was
স্ক্রিনে
their
দেওয়া নম্বরে
openers
যোগাযোগ
who
করুন এবং আজও আপনার
have
অ্যাকাউন্ট
really
নিশ্চিত করুন
set the
এবং
tone.
উপার্জন করুন ঘরে বসে।
Partnership of 105 of no time, and then the later order batters comes in and finish the formality. Pakistan, India winning by 6 wickets. Last over costing 11 runs. Partnership of 26. India winning with ease. India winning the toss also and elected to bowl first at one stage. Pakistan were looking good and they put up a good show up front with the top order batters, but couldn't really get going. Good partnerships by Abhishek Sharma and Shuman Gill, 105, and things became so easy for them after that.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম। বাংলাদেশি
Good
এবং
crowd in and
বাংলাদেশি প্রবাসী ভাইয়েরা যে যেখানে
comfortable with
আছেন
Pakistanis
তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে আসছি
supporters once again very disappointed. 171 was the score.
আমাদের সাইডে
no
আছে
issues for
আদারও
India
ক্যাশিং,
chasing
এছাড়াও
that.
আছে ক্রিকেট, ফুটবল, টেনিস। আপনি আপনার ইচ্ছা মতো গেম খেলে এখানে উপার্জন করতে পারবেন।
Lovely crowd
তবে
in,
আর দেরি কেন, আমাদের স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া
full
নম্বরে যোগাযোগ
house,
করুন
and
এবং
India
আজই
winning
আপনার অ্যাকাউন্ট নিশ্চিত
with
করুন এবং উপার্জন
ease,
করুন ঘরে বসে।
with 7 deliveries remaining. And this house was really full, and plenty of support for India. And this is how it panned out.